next level. We are Southeast Ohio's hometown rock station. Q Rock 105 WXDQ Athens, USA, a total media station.
Well, as the
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Athens County Game of the Week basketball, presented by Total Media Sports.
It is a pleasure to be back with you all, getting back on the court. It is high school basketball season, and we are here at Federal Hocking High School as the Lancers get their second game of the season going against the season opener for the Alexander Spartans. Both of these teams under 500 last year, both looking for big 2025s. Once again, I'm Ethan Sargent. We've got two other members of our broadcast crew today. Daniel Barnard is up in the stands at the moment. He is somebody who, of course, you've heard all throughout the fall, bringing you all of the action in the Athens County Game of the Week on the gridiron. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the very newest member of our Total Media broadcast crew. Dylan Bly joined us. You're going to be hearing his voice all winter long as we take you through high school basketball season. Dylan, welcome to the team. Thanks so much for joining us.
Absolute pleasure to be here, Mr. Sargent. Very exciting evening for some high school basketball hoops here in Southeast Ohio. I'm looking forward to seeing what we got on the gridiron, or on the hardwood today.
It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Looking forward to a phenomenal matchup this evening between Federal Hocking and Alexander. Let's run you through the starters here real quick, and we'll start out with the visitors of Alexander. 7-16 in 2024-25. They went 4-8 in the TVC Ohio. A couple familiar faces on this roster. Alex Bateman will get the start. He's number 2 senior, standing at 6 foot tall. Number 3, Noah Ray will get the start, 6 foot senior as well. Chase McDaniel, he is number 5, 5'9". He's a junior. He will get the start. Noah Graves, number 31, the 6'4" sophomore, will start down low. And then I think the star player for this Alexander squad, somebody who really blossomed late in the season last year, Jace Cooper, the sophomore, a year of experience under his belt, looking for a big step from him, the 6'2" guard, number 24. Moving over to Federal Hocking, where, again, familiar faces reign for this team. 5-19, and that doesn't tell the full story for this roster. They had a lot of talent, a lot of games that just came up short, and they're looking to try and take the next step in 2025-26. Gabe Bray is a familiar face from the football field. We'll see him suit up for the basketball squad tonight. He is number 12. You've got he's number 2. Dylan Haynes is number 3. He'll step in there. He'll see a lot of the ball this evening, Dylan Haynes. Number 5, Rustam Waltz will get in there as well. And then I think the best player on this Federal Hocking squad, a lot of their offense is going to run through number 12, Cameron Joy. We saw him put up some big points numbers last season. We'll see if he can continue those high octane numbers. And then Mosiah Cottrell, number 15, the electric three-point shooter. We'll see what he can do as well. We're just about set for the anthem here, I believe, inside the arena here in Stewart. We're going to step aside for the first time this evening. When we come back, we're going to have action in the TVC across conference matchup to get the season underway. We'll be having basketball when we return. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week.
Discover your future at Tri-County Career
Reliable
Center, where
heating and
students
cooling.
earn
Air Plus Heating and Cooling has
industry-recognized
you covered.
credentials in
From furnaces
fields
to
like
AC
nursing,
generators to
HVAC,
fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Air Claus, comfort you can count on. At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
a similar story.
The opportunities are endless.
Welcome back to Federal Hocking High School. We've got high school basketball action on tap here. Ethan Sargent, Dylan Bly going to take you through all the action. Daniel Barnard's up in the stands. We'll hear from him throughout tonight's matchup. We'll start out. They're about to introduce the starting lineups. Dylan, what are you looking for tonight in both these? Obviously, it's early in the season. There is a lot of basketball to be played between now and February. But what are you looking for from these teams as they try to get their season started off on the right note?
Absolutely. Well, given the fact that Federal Hocking has only played one game just before the Thanksgiving break, we know a little bit about their season. Obviously, not a whole lot of data points to paint a full picture yet. So I think for now, what we're going to look for from the Lancers is just to see how good they can compare individual performances, team performances to the previous matchup. The Alexander Spartans starting their season off tonight, so we will get a good look at what their team is going to look like very early on here. Not a very colorful picture so far, but you know what they say in basketball, every game matters, and what we're going to see here tonight is sure to be a pretty good matchup in the TVC, I'd say.
It absolutely should be. Again, it's a cross-conference, so even though these two teams are both technically in the TVC, this one won't have any sort of implications on the conference record, with Federal Hocking in the Hocking side, Alexander over in the Ohio. But again, big games, always important early in the season. I think this is a good measuring stick game for two teams, I think, that probably didn't quite have the seasons they imagined they'd have last year. But both of these teams, the common denominator here is young talent. Both of these teams have very good young players that are coming back after very good seasons last year. I'm excited to see, in particular, Joy for the Lancers and Cooper for the Spartans. I think both of those players will take big steps in 2025. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter how young or how experienced these current rosters are. Very early on, I think these games, especially in early December, late November and all that, very good way to kind of get a lot of the rust shaken off, get a lot of the kinks kinked out, I guess. You know, there's a lot of the off-season jitters. These kids are very excited to get back out on the hardwood. Obviously, for the freshmen that are able to step up on the court for the first time, very exciting, a lot of nerves. Should be very fun, though, I will say.
It is going to be a good one. All seniors out there for Federal Hocking. 5 seniors on the court right now for the Lancers. For the Spartans, it is just the 2. It is Bateman and Ray. McDaniel is a junior. Cooper and Graves, both sophomores. Federal Hocking going from our left to our right in their white kits as we're underway here at Federal Hocking High School. Alexander in their red away uniforms. They'll be going from our right to the left. Cameron Joy cuts inside, loses the ball. Going back the other way, this is Noah Ray, who missed a lot of the second half of the season last year with some injury issues, but he's back, and here is the man I mentioned in the pregame, Jace Cooper. He's going to have a lot of the ball, going to look to try and make things happen. Get it out outside to Bateman. Now it's inside to the tallest player on the court in Graves. He cuts it inside. Beautiful dish, and Bateman with the finish. Alexander on top.
Very smooth ball movement. Alexander setting the tone early here.
Joy going right back to the hoop. He digs it out. This was deflected, so it's in the backcourt, but no worries for Cottrell. And no. Well, they called a backcourt. That's definitely not a backcourt. I think they're gonna call it back here, and they do. Good officiating there by our officials tonight. The referee on the far side was able to correct the referee here on our near side, and Federal Hocking deservedly retains the basketball. Here is Cam Joy, who again is going to control a lot of what Federal Hocking does offensively. He dumps it off to Cottrell. Back inside, here is Noah Blake, and now Cottrell gets it back on the inside, tipped away. And it will stay with Federal Hocking. Again, no shot clock in 2025. Put a pin on it, though. It may be something that gets implemented soon. Just put a pin on it. But we remain without a shot clock for this season. 6:59 to play here. It is definitely something to look at, though.
Absolutely.
They just implemented it in Kentucky just a few weeks ago for this upcoming, or I believe for next season in Kentucky. So look for it to be something. I know a pretty famous alumni from this state, and LeBron James has called for it a few times. So we'll see. Here's the first 3-point attempt of the game. No good. That one's just off by Haynes. But the rebound is secured by Joy. Now he'll put up a 3. That one's long and off the backboard. Rebound still bouncing around. It finds its way to Haynes again. Haynes will kick it out. Haynes probably the shortest guy in the court. He's got a rebound there. Joy now, he's got the one-on-one outside with McDaniel, and he'll duck back outside. Big size advantage there for Joy. Joy now dumps it off inside. No good on the flush. Waltz was looking for it. Great ball movement, but the finish wasn't there for the Lancers.
Yeah, the Lancers were getting right underneath the rim. Very quick movements. I like a lot of what I was seeing there. A lot of quick scrappiness from the players, especially from
Cooper. Nice pass inside, and there's the finish. Noah Graves, 6'4". He's going to be the tallest player on the court a lot of the games they play this year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how other teams will adjust to the height differential.
There's Joy putting one up, and his first basket of the 2020, or excuse me, he did play. Alexander's playing their first game of the year, so his first bucket of tonight's matchup as it's 4-2. There's a three-pointer that's off, but the rebound is secured, and then there's a block by Joy on the other side. Joy puts it behind the back as he goes up the court. Dishes to the right, he guys inside, and he will pick up a foul. I don't know who they're going to get this on, whether it'll be Cooper or whether it'll be Bateman who initiated the contact. I think they're going to get it on Bateman.
I was just going to say, it looked like it was on Cooper. The ref signaled for number 24 there. Cooper came in from
you're right.
Yeah, Cooper came in from the backside, got some air, and then swatted that ball out of the.
Got too much wrist on top of it. Joy puts his first free throw in. 4-3 now, 5:28 gone in the opening period. First substitution of the game. In comes Gabe Feltz. We saw a lot of him last season. And out of the game will step Chase McDaniel. Joy's second free throw is short, and the rebound is secured by Noah Ray. And Cooper will take it up the floor here, being defended primarily on defense by Gabe Bray. He'll dish it off now back to Noah Ray. Here's Cooper, dishing inside from the right, and he will now be fouled. Well, I think going to get this one on Rustin Walls. Yep. And that'll be 2 free throws for Jace Cooper, the 6'2" sophomore. We saw him really blossom as a freshman towards the back half of last season. Got to earn the trust of this coaching staff led by Jordan Hill. And he just really kind of took off as that first free throw is just a little bit far. Score remains 4-3 to the visiting Spartans. The Lancers are coached by Josh Vernon. Second free throw is also long, rebound bouncing around, and now it's secured by Joy, and that'll be a kick ball on Cooper. So the ball will stay with the Lancers.
Something I'm noticing here early on from the Alexander Spartans, they're really setting the tone early. A lot of fast-paced everything, offensive rebounds, even the way that the player just took his last 2 free throws are very quick setup, quick everything. So it'll be interesting to see if Federal Hocking can respond to the tempo.
Yeah, that's a great point. As Bray now has it, they're being a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical on offense, but again, a lot of it's going to flow through this guy, and that is Cam Joy, number 12. He's being defended by Feltz at the moment, now at the top of the key. He'll get it out to the right elbow. This is Bray. Cottrell had a mismatch for a second down low. Now he lost position. Now on the outside, here's Haynes, still at that right elbow, being defended by Cooper. Haynes will dish it all the way out to Joy. Joy pump fakes the 3, spins inside, dishes it into Bray. Beautiful, beautiful offense there from the Lancers, and they take their first lead of the evening.
Excellent ball movement, excellent execution, and even better finish to take the lead finally in this ball game early.
4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Cooper will put up a 3, no good. Rebound will be hit out. I believe that was Ray hitting it out to Bateman. Now Cooper will look inside. Here's the big fella, Noah Graves. He'll spin off the glass, no good. Cooper with a nice rebound. Now he'll spin and finish. Nice ball movement there. Good tenacious rebounding as well from the Spartans as Joy now will pick the ball back up. And he'll come back out.
Absolutely. Cooper had 2 defenders on him, heavy in the paint there, right underneath of the rim. Little corkscrew twist.
Mismatch there as Joy puts a 3 and gets it to go. First 3-pointer of the evening. Federal Hocking's lead is restored. 8-6, the Lancer advantage.
Excellent answer back from Federal Hocking. If they can't answer back with the tempo early on, they will surely get so with the methodical execution, as you were alluding to earlier.
There's a spin by Feltz. His jumper's a little long. Rebound fought for, and now Bryce, or no, it's Joy who secures it. It was a fight for it with Ray. And Federal Hocking will retain the basketball. Here is Zai Cottrell on the inbound. We saw a lot of him last year. Again, this senior heavy lineup, a lot of these guys played big minutes for the Lancers last year. Again, like I said earlier in the broadcast, probably not the season they would have envisioned, but it was a great building block year. And I think I expect some big growth from this team throughout the season. There's Joy dumping it inside. There's Cottrell, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
That's a pretty good take from Cottrell there. Don't know if he would have had a good opportunity to get that shot off if it was not quite on the baseline. It was kind of an awkward angle to twist and take that shot there, but we'll see if he can redeem himself at the line.
Cottrell's first free throw is no good, off to the right. A couple more Alexander substitutions here. It's going to be number 30, Owen Rouse, coming into the game, as well as number 11, Carter Jewell. Jewell starting quarterback for the Alexander football team. Cottrell's second free throw is good. 9-6 the score here. Early, 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Cooper will push the pace again. Feltz will take the 3 and tie the game. There's that tempo. There's that tempo from Alexander. Work to perfection there. Cooper gets the assist. And Federal Hocking now back the other way.
Feltz had plenty of time to get his feet positioned, sink his shoulders, and put that shot up. All the time in the world to sink it. Perfection.
Yeah, Federal Hocking going to have to be a little bit better in transition there, I think. As now here comes another 3 back the other way. That one is good. Instant response. Dylan Haynes putting one up and in, and it's 12-9. Gabe Bray now defending on Cooper. Beautiful spin, and he's fouled. And he'll go back to the line. Went 0 for 2 in his last trip to the charity stripe. And that is the second early foul on Rustum Waltz. He's going to have to come out here, I think, for at least the rest of the quarter. It looks like Noah Blake is going to check in as, again, Cooper now 0 for 3 from the line.
And I think Waltz was looking for a charge there. He was talking to the back judge there. Didn't quite lobby in his favor.
And Cooper still just struggling from the free throw. 0 for 4 so far for Cooper. He's been great aside from the charity stripe. Here's Joy with a quick 3, no good short. And it'll be Alexander basketball going back the other way.
Now, it was a good hustle, though, by number 12, Joy. Got a nice little sidestep, even though it caught nothing but air. No reason to keep your chin down. Still a lot of game left, a lot of promise that I'm seeing from Mr. Joy here.
Yeah. As Cooper jumps inside, gets it to go, and 1. Jace Cooper, early tone setter for Alexander. He's got 7 early points. Really could be in double digits already.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at that defensive effort, though, by Mosiah Cottrell. Got so high up off the ground that his head almost hit the bottom of the backboard there. I was wondering if he was going to accidentally knock himself out of the game.
We are tied up here at 12. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Good matchup here as Haynes kicks it out to Joy. Joy's got Feltz on him. They try to screen. Joy's able to swing through. Can't quite get the rebound to go. Bray secures the rebound, though. And Haynes will reset at the logo. He's being defended by Cooper. He'll get it back out to Joy. Almost lost it out of bounds. Joy spins inside, being defended by Feltz. And they're going to get, a blocking foul there. Yeah, they're going to get a minor blocking foul. Not a shooting foul, so it'll just be an inbound for Alexander. Federal Hocking. 7 fouls in this opening quarter. 3 for Federal Hocking, 4 for Alexander. That 3 was no good from Gabe Bray, and now back out is Dylan Haynes at the logo once again. Cooper once again defending him. Bray being defended here by Carter Jewell. Cottrell is fouled again, it looks like. And I believe that's going to be free throws. Yep, because it's 5 fouls to be free throws with 1:16 left. Federal Hocking shooting for the rest of the quarter here. Cottrell will shoot 2. First one is pure. Federal Hocking's lead back up to 1, 13-12.
I'm liking a lot of the physicality that I'm seeing from this Alexander Spartan squad, even though might be fringing on foul territory sometimes. They're very fast and they're very physical too. That's another note we can add to the
Cottrell 2 for 2 from the line. And Federal Hocking's up 14-12. During that break, a couple of starters swapped out. Noah Ray checked back in for Alex Bateman. Here's Owen Rouse at the top of the key. He'll dump it off to Cooper. Cooper driving inside, jumping, denied by Joy. And it was out of bounds off of Joy, so it will stay with Alexander, but a fantastic defensive play there from Cam Joy.
Yeah. And if you're Coach Vernon, I bet he's jumping for joy with how good of a defensive effort that was. That was all ball on that block.
It
Very
was.
impressive.
Did a heck of a job. Cooper puts one up. No good off back bumper. Rebound still being fought for. Eventually Feltz secures it. Now from the free throw line, no good. Again, the rebound is secured, and Jewell puts it up. No good again. And the Lancers take it back the other way. Bray eventually secured the rebound, and now Cottrell will just go right to the hoop. No good. Bray on the back end, puts it up and in. Lancer lead is 4 with 32 seconds to play in the opening frame. Will they hold for the final shot here, or will they try to go fast? Here's Jewell. He'll dump it back off. This is Rouse. He's at the right corner. He'll dump it off to Ray. Ray is back to Feltz. Feltz inside, nice dish. Cooper, no good. Just couldn't quite get the finger roll. Now here's Joy quickly up the court. Cottrell faked the 3. Now gets it back out to Joy. 2 seconds, gotta put it up. Joy, no good off the front of the rim.
Almost had that one.
Exciting last minute there. As the Lancers lead it 16-12. Frenetic opening 8 minutes here at Federal Hocking High School. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 105.
When you make the right
Reliable
decision,
heating and
it
cooling.
feels
Airclass
good.
Heating and
Like a
Cooling has you
quarterback
covered.
throwing to
From
the
furnaces
open
to AC
receiver, or the
generators,
point
to
guard making
fireplaces
the
and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on. Our Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
At Merchants National Bank, real customer service means real people answering the phones, ready, willing, and able to assist you. Merchants National Bank, local people, local decisions, local commitment. Call 1-800-875-1993 for our location nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
Quarter.
Man, I mean, how about Cameron Joy for the Lancers? He has been outstanding early on. 6 points for him. He's got 4 rebounds as well, an assist in there as well. He's been doing it all for the Lancers here early on. Expect him to be a big part as we continue to go forward in this game.
We're rolling here in the second quarter as that one is turned over. Real quick, Daniel, what are some quick pointers that Alexander could try to fix up as they try to get back into this one down 4?
Well, I think it's converting on their second chance looks, Ethan. They've gotten a couple of them early on, but they haven't been able to put the second chances up and in.
3 ball, no good there from Alexander. Daniel, we'll check back in with you at halftime. Thanks a bunch, buddy.
Thank you.
As we continue to roll along here in the second quarter, a couple of empty possessions both ways, and there's a third empty possession for Alexander as Cottrell comes in. He fires one into Bray, and Bray puts it up and in. 18-12, the advantage now for the Lancers.
Very good ball movement from Federal Hocking. A lot better than the way they started the first quarter. They already have a 6-point lead, trying to...
Yeah, biggest lead of the game so far. And there's a nice backdoor cut. Jewell puts it up and puts it in. Much needed points there from the Spartans. As those are the first Jewell points of the game. Joy will take it back up the floor, 18-14. Joy will spin inside. He's got an uncontested lane. Doesn't get it to go. Thought there might have been a foul there. No call from the officials. Now all the way back the other way goes Feltz. Nice finish. Up and in, and Alexander cuts the lead to 2, 18-16.
For sure. That last possession looked a little bit more like defensive miscommunication on Alexander's end. They're starting to chip away at the lead here. Federal Hocking got the ball, looking for an opportunity here.
Yeah, now into the game is Noah Blake. He almost loses the ball, and now we get a timeout.
There's a smart timeout there by Coach Vernon to avoid the jump ball.
And we'll take the timeout with them. Minute We'll be right back. You're listening to Athens County Basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Stick and shake, stick and shake, 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 shake.
Chloe has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators, to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street, Air Class. Comfort you can count on. Our Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Palmer Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
At Merchants National Bank, real customer service means real people answering the phones, ready, willing, and able to assist you. Merchants National Bank, local people, local decisions.
I know, but the neighbors just
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
As the Lancers turned it over there on an over-the-back foul on the rebound attempt. Missed shot there by Joy. And now Alexander will get a back chance to tie or take the lead on this possession.
It'll be interesting to see how Alexander responds. They've had a very good game plan so far, but Federal Hocking just keeping
There's a nice bucket up and in. Noah Graves, the big fella, doing some good work early. He's got 4 points. Joy would drive right inside him, and they're going to get a foul. Believe this is going to be on Bateman, and if it is, it's his third.
I believe you're right. Cam Joy.
It is his third foul, so he's going to have to check out of the game. We won't see Bateman again likely until the second half.
Probably so, probably so. Cam Joy going right up the court there. Had a very nice sidestep to get some space separated, driving right there to the basket. And you know, Bateman didn't quite have his feet set. He had to lean a little bit to his left-hand side to try to draw that charge. Obviously wasn't very successful. We see him on the bench now.
Joy went 1 for 2 at the line, made the first, missed the second. So it's a 1-point lead for Federal Hocking at this point. Here goes Cooper inside at the right elbow, dumps it off to Noah Ray. He'll get back to Feltz, deep three, no good. Oh, wow, went up and in. Kind of looked like Tyrese Halliburton against the Knicks in game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Bounced off the back and then went up and in. So that's a three-pointer and a lead for Alexander, 21-19, as now the Lancers go back the other way with Messiah Cottrell.
Very impressive three-pointer. A nice one to add to the highlight reel early on in the season.
There's a nice bucket from the three-point line. And it's Noah Blake. He'll tie the game. It was inside the arc, 21-21. Good high-octane battle here early in this one. Bit of fun matchup so far. 21 apiece. A couple of evenly matched teams here early. I said that phrase of measuring stick. You're really getting that sense here as now Bray goes up, gets a tough rebound over the much taller Graves. Cottrell goes up the court now. There's Haynes for three. Yep. Dylan Haynes with his second three of the game. And Federal Hocking leads back up to 3.
It's a very complete battle so far. We're seeing a lot of iron sharpening iron. Both teams taking advantage of all the small, minor imperfections that the other one is committing.
Cooper with a nice jump step up and in. That was beautiful. And it's a 1-point game once again. We go back and forth here in Stuart. The Lancers and the Spartans head-to-head here. As Noah Blake is back in the game. Yet another senior. That's a big part of this team. Cottrell for 3. Got it. The Lancers heating up from beyond the arc. That's 3 straight makes from 3.
Lancers turning the temperature up in their home gymnasium. This crowd is loving it tonight.
Crowd is loving it. Good crowd here in Stuart for the opener at home for the Lancers. There's a missed 3 by Cooper, rebounded by Bray. 2-on-1 if he wants it. He'll dish it out, and I don't quite think that number 4, Noah Blake, got in there in time, and Joy was able to pick up the pieces, couldn't quite get it to go.
Joy ran coast to coast.
That's exactly what Josh Vernon's telling Blake right now. You got to get to the basket.
Leaping save there. That was
now we got a battle for it, and it's going to go Federal Hocking's way. Gabe Bray fighting hard for it, and he'll take a seat on the bench for his good efforts. He'll get a well-deserved break.
We're really starting to feel the intensity being turned up, both on the court and on the benches too. Both teams are fired up so far. As here comes Haynes driving up, looking for a little bit of space and movement out to Joy. Trying to get that shot up, got blocked by, looks like Cooper.
And again, what a great hustle play there by Haynes, just to get back and grab the ball again. And he'll get it out to Cottrell. He's got a shot for three, passes it up, drives inside, got it to go. Good basketball there from the Lancers. And they got their largest lead of the game at 6, 29-23 in favor of Federal Hocking, and a timeout for Alexander. It'll be 30 seconds. We'll take it with them. You're listening to High School Basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
Tri-County Career Center.
As we continue to look forward here. Obviously, some big breaking news coming out of Athens today. Brian Smith been placed on indefinite leave. No comment from the university at this point. Very interesting news for the state of a football program that, while they're not going to Detroit, another very successful season for Coach Smith. So we'll have to wait and see where those reports go, Dylan. We'll stand pat on that, but as somebody who covers the football team pretty extensively, I know there's a couple people in Athens County that are interested. I have no further update. I've got nothing else for you there in that department. There's a cut inside. No, finish a little too strong there from Ray. Federal Hocking going back the other way with Cottrell. Bray's going to check back into the game here in a second. Here's Joy with the basketball. He's already got a good amount of points. He's got 7 for the Lancers tonight. There's a trip and fall by Cooper. Cottrell will put up a 3. No good. And there's going to be a foul called here on Brody Rudder. Good to see Brody back out there on the floor. We saw, obviously, missed a lot of the football season due to an injury. It's good to see him back out there playing sports again for the Lancers.
Yeah, it was a great look from Cottrell there, trying to get a pretty good 3. Had a lot of arc to that one. That looked like it might have been
very good shooter.
Very similar to the shot we saw earlier in the second quarter, where it hit the rim and looked like it was going to bounce off the rafters and go in. I believe that was an Alexander player. Cooper might have been the one that shot that, I believe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was it was Feltz. Feltz that hit the 3 that bounced off the back.
That's right.
Yes, here is Cooper, and here is the man we're just discussing. Here is Gabe Feltz. He'll cut inside, put it up, no good short. Rebound is fought for. Bray did a heck of a job to stay in there, not have a foot touch out of bounds. Joy in transition. He'll spin out. Here's Haynes, back outside. Bray's all alone for 3, a little long. And who's that off of? It looks like it's going to be Alexander Ball. Minute 39 to play here. Again, a very frenetic opening to this game. Rudder will check back out. Cottrell will go back in. 29-23 Federal Hocking. Minute 30 to play in this opening frame. But a good matchup here between two TVC schools looking to improve on last season. Cooper jump step inside, spins, doesn't get the finish. Rebound inside, does get it. That's Graves. He's making his presence felt on the inside. Those are points number 5 and 6.
Sure thing. Don't let these two teams' records from last year fool you. This has been a very exciting matchup thus far.
Unlucky miscommunication there between Cottrell and Bray. Cottrell did a good job after miscontrolling the initial pass, trying to get it back out, and then Bray went for the same dive. Couldn't quite get it.
No, yeah, we've seen a lot of saves, especially from this Federal Hocking squad, where they've really gone all out, putting their bodies on the line to try to keep possession for just a few more seconds.
And Bray with the steal, and Cooper with the steal right back. Here's Jace Cooper, fakes inside, denied by Cottrell. Joy going back the other way, 49 seconds to play. Cottrell for three. Will he get the bounce? No.
Almost got the bounce.
Almost,
Like
he almost saw it twice in one game. Here's Cooper. He'll get it to Feltz. He'll put up a three. No good. Rebound, bounce around, gets to Haynes. 32 seconds to play. Haynes will take some time here. Here's Joy, and I think Coach Vernon just said, hey, relax. Let's set our offense. 21 seconds, 20 seconds counting down here in the first half, second quarter.
I think on that last rebound, Bray might have caught a finger to the eye. He was
he's still,
you're
right, he's still kind of pointing at it. 13.6, there's a foul there on Alexander. There's only been 4 fouls this quarter after there were 9 between the two teams last quarter.
Bray certainly not going to let a little bit of poking and prodding get to his head.
Yeah, 13 seconds to play. That one's deflected away, and it'll stay with the Lancers. A second and a half comes off the clock, 12.1. It'll be Dylan Haynes on the inbound. Such an intelligent player, Haynes, as he gets it out to Joy, 10 seconds. Joy gets the screen from Cottrell. Joy ducks it out outside. Here's Haynes for three. Yep.
Wow.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, got to heave one, and it goes nowhere. And what a great end of the half. Haynes putting up big numbers. He leads the Lancers with 9 points. And Federal Hocking's got a 7-point lead at the halftime interval. 32-25 at the break between the Lancers and the Spartans. We'll step aside. We'll have Daniel Barner join us again here at halftime. We'll break down what we saw in that first half. You're listening to Athens County Basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Discover your future at
Air Quality
Tri-County
Heating and
Career
Cooling has
Center,
you
where
covered.
students
From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Air Claws, comfort you can count on. At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
At Merchants National Bank, real customer service means real people answering the phones, ready, willing, and able to assist you. Merchants National Bank, local people, local decisions, local commitment. Call 1-800-875-1993 for our location nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
Need reliable heating and cooling? Air Claws Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Air Claws, comfort you can count on. At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
At Merchants National Bank, real customer service means real people answering the phones, ready, willing, and able to assist you. Merchants National Bank, local people, local decisions, local commitment. Call 1-800-875-1993 for our location nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
The reliable heating
Time interval gives us an
Air-Class Heating
opportunity to bring in, once again, third member of our broadcast crew, Daniel Barnard, who will be calling a bunch of games all year long. He'll catch him over on WATH plenty of times getting Athens on the radio. Athens starts their season out on Friday. They played, I believe, one game so far, but they've got a big matchup with the Jackson Ironmen over at the gymnasium in Athens. Daniel will be on the call with that one. Should be a fun game. But Daniel, you've been on the stands here, keeping an eye on this. What are some of the stats that are glaring out to you right now, opening in this first half so far?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a pleasure to be here, right? I got to talk briefly there at the end of the first quarter, kind of getting to settle in here at the halftime break. It's nice to catch up with you guys as always. But yeah, Fed Hawk, they are a fast team. They are moving the ball with some speed, and it is showing in the stat category, and we're on camera as well.
Yeah, we got a stream going, by the way.
The stream as well, but yeah, Gabe Bray has been very efficient with the boards as well, Ethan. He's been scoring the ball, 6 points for him. He's also got 6 rebounds, 2 of them coming on the offensive side, as well as Dylan Haynes. He's got 4 rebounds himself. Not a tall guy, but he's been crashing the boards well. He's got 6 points. You move on down the line, you got Cameron Joy and Mosiah Cottrell. I mean, they are just lighting up the scoreboard here this evening. Joy with 7 first-half points. The rebound category, he's got 5, 4 of them on the defensive side. He's got a couple of assists in there as well. That's one thing that I noted about Fed Hawk is their rebounding has been really good tonight. Alexander, they've rebounded pretty well as well, but they're getting out-rebounded 17-14, so they'll want to pick that up in the second half. As far as the assists go as well, Fed Hawk's been able to spread the ball more efficiently. They've got 7 assists compared to Alexander's 4. So it is definitely been a fast-moving Federal Hocking Lancers offense. And I expect to see more of that coming out into the second half. It's worked for them so far, up by 7 at the halftime break.
Absolutely. This is going to be a really good second half. Daniel, I'll ask you here, and I'm going to ask for Dylan's perspective when we come back from our next break. What are some things Alexander can tune up here in the second half? How can they get back into this game?
Well, I think it comes with slowing down Fed Hawk's offense. I've talked about it a couple of times. It's a very fast-paced, moving Lancers offense. So if they're able to get some defensive stands and kind of slow things down on the offensive side, obviously they're down by 7. So they need to put some points on the board. But in basketball, we all know 7 it's not end-all, be-all, right? You're right in this game. It's a 3-score game.
One run, right?
Yeah.
One run, you're right back in.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it comes from slowing Fed Hawk's offense down coming out of this halftime break. Get everybody catch their breath, get everybody at the halftime break ready to go. But I think it definitely starts with a couple of defensive stops coming out here in the second half.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Daniel. We'll hear from you more at the end of the third quarter. Thanks a lot, man.
Absolutely.
We'll have a quick break here. When we come back, we'll preview the second half and get ready for more action here in Stewart. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 105.
At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
At Merchants National Bank, real customer service means real people answering the phones, ready, willing, and able to assist you. Merchants National Bank, local people, local decisions, local commitment. Call 1-800-875-1993 for our location nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
Be reliable heating and cooling. Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on. Our Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
At Merchants National Bank, real customer service means real people answering the phones, ready, willing, and able to assist you. Merchants National Bank, local people, local decisions, local commitment. Call 1-800-875-1993.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
Be reliable heating and cooling. Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces
again,
and
a lot
indoor air
more
quality,
basketball
we keep
being
your home
streamed this
comfortable.
year by Total Media. We're really excited for that this year. Dylan, you had a lot of big observations from the first half. Let's hear what you've got to think about what are some of the adjustments either team can make here out of the halftime locker room.
Absolutely, Mr. Sargent. So the first thing that I'm noticing here is that this game so far has been very smooth and sweet, kind of like a Johnny Cash song. I'm noticing I've got 3 H's that I've written down as kind of key points to the game so far. The first one being hustle. Both teams going all out to make saves and keep the possession. We've seen a whole lot of diving saves, some great hustle. Both teams are really hurting themselves to see if they can still feel. The second H being heat. Federal Hocking, especially the home team, are turning the arc into a burning ring of fire. They're heating up from beyond the three-point line, especially that off-balance three-pointer to end the second quarter by Dylan Hayes. Very impressive cap to the end of a fantastic half of basketball. And the final H is hardcore. There's a lot of physicality without a lot of dirty work. Very few times have both teams been getting into foul trouble here. They're walking the line, so to say, mostly keeping out of that foul trouble. Everything that can go right has gone right. So the biggest question that I have is who will be the first team to crack? Who will be the first team to crumble? And Jackson's not playing tonight, but we're seeing a lot of Ironmen out there on the court.
That is right. The Ironmen are going to be coming to Athens soon on Friday night. We will see them take on the Bulldogs. Should be a good one. And we're seeing a good one here as Federal Hocking gets us going here in the second frame. And there is a 3-ball. Cottrell is finding the hot hand. He's into double digits with 11. How about 3 threes from Isaiah Cottrell?
Really picking up where he left off to start the second half here. Federal Hocking putting their lead to good use, stretching it out a little bit further, trying to keep all the momentum they can.
Here is, once again, another steal, or almost a steal. Now Graves with a spin and a nice finish. Good stuff there from the young sophomore. 6'4", he's using his size to good effect tonight. He's up to 8 points. Leading the way for Alexander right now is Jace Cooper with 10. Cottrell leads all scorers with 11. Here he is, dumps it off to Haynes. Haynes just inside the arc. He'll get it to Joy. Inside, oh, almost a beautiful spin and finish there from Rustin Waltz. Instead, it gets deflected. Doesn't matter. Oh, Cottrell is heating up. That's a 4-3, 14 points from Isaiah Cottrell.
That 3 would not have happened had it not been for the rugby scrum effort of Gabe Bray to, as I mentioned earlier, diving out there, putting his body on the line, the risk of getting hit and kicked by the Spartans defenders. That was an absolutely incredible effort by the Lancers to stretch their lead and keep this a very competitive ball game so far.
He just battles. He just battles.
Absolutely.
That's kind of what sums up Gabe Bray. Once again, battling in the corner. Cottrell's able to just about get it. The trap set by Alexander. Cottrell's able to get off of it just about. Here's Joy, spins away from the pressure for a second, being defended by Feltz. Wall's gonna try and set the screen. Joy picks up his dribble. He's got to dump it off to Haynes. Haynes at the logo, being defended by Cooper.
Haynes is all by himself over there in the wing. I was waiting to see a cross-court pass
there's
over
a good
to him.
pass. Walls will fake the three, get inside. Graves, Walls. It's going to be a defensive foul. Looking for the charge there was Ray. It was a good effort, but Walls will go to the free throw line.
I think that's like the third or fourth attempted charge that we've
Did not sound like Jordan Hill was very happy with the officials there.
Not exactly, no. But I will say, though, of the 3 or 4 charge attempts that we've seen by either team's defense, that one probably was the closest chance at maybe getting called a charge.
I didn't, from my very basic, I couldn't quite see perfectly, but it didn't look like he was quite in the restricted area. Not quite. His Walls with a chuck off the backboard, but it works. 39-27. It's a 12-point lead for the Lancers. 7-2 run coming out of the halftime locker room, which is exactly what Coach Vernon would have wanted to see. Get some breathing room between him and the Spartans, as Cooper almost lost it. Now he gets it back out. Here's Ray, need it, didn't get it. Rebound bouncing around, and it is Joy who's able to secure it. Here's Cottrell, why not? Yup. Everything coming up Cottrell at the moment. 5 threes, 17 points, and the Lancers have a 15-point advantage. We'll step aside. You're listening to High School Basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Your reliable heating and cooling, AirClass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. AirClass, comfort you can count on. Our Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
Here to the second half, a 10-2 run by Federal Hocking to start the third quarter, and they've stretched their lead from 7 all the way out to 15. They need this through the Lancers, and they get a big 3. There's Bateman putting one up and in, and it's just a much-needed momentum stopper for Alexander. Quickly out to Bray. He'll try and respond. Yep, nothing but net. The Lancers can't miss.
Absolutely beautiful ball movement. Not only that 3, but the heavily contested one just before the break from Cottrell. The defender was almost face-to-face with him on that one.
Cooper with a little FaceTime. Hang up the call as he drills a 3. 13 points for him. He leads. Alexander scores as Joy try and get it. A little bit quieter of a night offensively for Cam Joy than we saw a lot last year. I think that honestly bodes more positively for the Lancers because it means they can get some points from other places. Cottrell, I mean, everything's going down. Not quite that time, but you know what? He has the license to shoot those at the moment.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter where these Federal Hocking players are out on the court. The Lancers are continuing to sing some Folsom Prison blues for the Alexander Spartans, just lighting up from beyond the three-point line. It doesn't matter where they are, who it is, how many people they got on them. They could have people from the stands on them for all they care. They are going to shoot to their heart's desire.
We got Johnny Cash on the broadcast. We really made it now. Has Bateman in the corner, and they'll get a little bit of a violation there. I think they're going to get it on Walls. That's going to be his 3rd, I believe. Yep, it is his 3rd. They'll keep him in the game for now. Just 2 fouls here in this frame. We're halfway through the third quarter, 3:49 to play. Here's inside. Bateman puts up a quick pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound is secured by Joy. Joy dishes outside. Into the game now is Noah Blake. Blake back to Joy. Joy drives inside, finishes. That's what he's so good at doing, just slash it inside, making plays.
And some excellent.
The other way, Cooper just lost out. Quickly back the other way, Cottrell. He'll slow up now. He'll get it inside to Walls, no good. Wanted a foul, didn't get the call. Now Bateman's got it, he'll get it out to Cooper. Cooper for three, that's short, no good. Rebound by Feltz, he'll eventually secure it, and now they'll get a foul, I believe, on Blake.
Finally,
Tussle for the basketball there.
Finally, we get some sort of breather to a lot of high-intensity physical action.
That was breakneck stuff. As Walls will check back out now. 2 points for him. Federal Hocking's got 4 scorers with 9 or more points. That usually wins you a lot of basketball games. Here's one of them, Gabe Bray. He'll drive it up the floor quickly. Here's another one in Dylan Haynes.
I saw Blake trying to cut into the deep part of the paint there.
Can't leave this guy open, and he's just a little short. Joy's able to secure the rebound. He lost his footing underneath the basket. Here goes Feltz quickly. Nice pass inside. Now Bateman's got it. He'll fake the pass, put up the three, no good, short rebound, Joy.
That pass to Graves should have probably been a turnover.
Underneath the basket, all alone is Bray. Missed the initial one, and then he's fouled by Cooper. He'll want that first one back. He's all alone underneath the basket. Got to be making those, but instead he wins a trip to the free throw line for a couple of free shots.
Yeah, sometimes the hardest shots in basketball are the ones where you are all by yourself, or it's a one-on-one, whether it's a breakaway or you're inside the paint. Oftentimes, especially at the high school level, these players start to get a little bit inside of their own heads, no matter if it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter, no matter how energized or how tired they are. As that first one hits the back of the rim, goes just a little bit outside.
Bray missed the first one and misses the second one short, but Joy secures the rebound. He's had some tough battles for boards inside. He's won a lot of those battles as well. Heck of an effort tonight. Again, he's not putting up the 25, 30 points that he can do on a given night, but he's been very selfless this evening, doing the dirty work for this Lancer squad, and I know that'll be appreciated by this staff and Josh Vernon.
Absolutely, going high, low, north,
south. Good defensively as well.
High and low, north and south, east and west, doesn't matter. He's putting his body out on the line to get the board by any means
deflected.
necessary.
Bray will put up the three and get it. That was a turn and shoot.
Wow.
Federal Hocking timeout, 30 seconds. We will take it with them. Lancers red hot from beyond the arc. You're listening to High School Basketball on Pure Rock 105.
When you make
At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new.
It was no good. The attempt there from Chase McDaniel, who's been relatively quiet this evening. And now the Lancers will go back to work. Blake will get it back to Cam Joy, who has, again, he's seen a lot of the ball, but, maybe doesn't have the crazy point numbers. It helps that Zach Cottrell's hit 5 of his 8 3-point attempts.
Exactly. I think most of the takeaways from this game are going to be what's not on the score sheet, what we've seen in terms of physicality, hustle, exactly, going hardcore, going all in. The scoreboard may not show it, but this has been a very back-and-forth matchup, very competitive.
Yeah, Federal Hocking just taking over here in this third quarter. This is a 7-point game. It's now a 17-point game with 50 seconds to go now here in the third quarter. And I think Coach Vernon just telling them, hey, relax. As now inside, there's Haynes. He somehow got that back off the deflection. Spins, shoots, no good. Rebound is secured eventually by McDaniel. He'll get it to Cooper. Cooper will get it to Feltz. Feltz cross-court pass. Beautiful. Three is up and good. That was good basketball there. And that was Carter Jewell with the finish, his third, fourth, and fifth points of the day. Bray's wide open under the basket. He puts it up and in. Just nobody back there defending for Alexander. And it's 52-36, 16-point lead with 10 seconds to go. You got to be kind of quick here. 7, 6. Here's Cooper trying to find some space. Cooper puts it up, no good. And Joy will chuck one that will be way off left. And it's a phenomenal third quarter for the Lancers, who've got a 16-point lead, looking for their first win of the 2025-26 season. Fourth quarter on tap. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week. Basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Be reliable heating and cooling. Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on. At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
At Merchants National Bank, real customer service means real people answering
Federal
the
Hocking
phones.
High School, beginning of the
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
Ethan and Dylan, I mean, how about Gabe Bray, right, guys? He's got a double-double through 3 quarters, 14 points and 10 rebounds. He's got 5 rebounds on each side of the ball, offensive and defense. He took off at the end of that third quarter after a 10-2 run to open the half for Federal Hocking. A really good third quarter for the Lancers. We'll see if they can hold on here to finish the game up.
Absolutely, it's going to be fun. Daniel, we'll check back in with you here at the end of the matchup as Alexander needs to get something going, and that is how you do it. Three-pointer from Noah Ray. You got to string some of those together as the Lancers go back down the court. 52-39 at this point as we continue to go along here in the fourth quarter, 7:38 to play.
Yeah, absolutely. That third quarter was all Federal Hocking. Wasn't really joking earlier when I made the reference to the burning ring of fire from beyond the three-point line. They were just lighting up the scoreboard from the three-point arc. Starting to see, I thought I was starting to see a little bit of sparks from over here. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me, but I don't know. The Lancers are just absolutely taking control of this game on offense.
They absolutely have, and you're going to have to go back the other way and put up those threes, but you need them to go as Cooper jumps inside, and we're going to get a jump ball. And that is going to go the Lancers' way. They've got the arrow, switch it back towards Alexander. Now Alexander going from right to left now. The Lancers going from left to right. Fed Hoc in their home, white and maroon. Alexander in their red and black away uniforms. And now a little bit of a full court press engaged. There's Bray to try and beat it. They've kind of got him cherry picking underneath the basket, but it's working. Joy cutting inside, no good. Rebound Cooper. Cooper gets it back out. And now Noah Ray will dump it off to McDaniel. McDaniel back to Cooper. Cooper kicked it off, I believe, the leg of Joy, and it'll be Spartan basketball. 6:52 to play. If you're Alexander, you really just, you need a quick run here. You need a quick run. You need a couple of threes. Get it back to within, I don't know, a 5 to 8-point margin. That'll make things more interesting here in the last 4 minutes.
Definitely, definitely. And compared to the way that they were starting off the game in the first 4 minutes in the first quarter, they were starting to set the tone early. They were quick. They need a lot of that same
Daniel
energy
puts
here
that
at the end
one
of the
up,
fourth.
didn't get it to go. Cooper a little slow to get up after that play. He's looking okay now as he comes back. Joy dumps it off to Bray. Bray gonna fight for it, doesn't get it, but gets his own rebound, puts it up second time. Give him a second bite of the cherry. How about 16 points for Gabe Bray?
That's absolute grit right there. A lot of what we're seeing from Bray is qualities that you can't coach. That's just
toughness.
Exactly.
That's a deep three from Ray that goes. And that's a big one. And it is a 12-point game. We'll take a timeout here. You're listening to Athens County High School basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Discover your future at Tri-County
Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
Octane matchup inside the gym here at Federal Hocking in Stewart. Last time the boys won a sectional championship in basketball. It's been a while, last I remember. It may not, it's been a long time. Obviously, they're still working on restructuring some of the systems, but we'll see. I know basketball is back at 7 divisions again for the second time this year. There's the free throw, no good. Or no, they won. The last time the boys went to the sectional was 2 years ago when they played at the Convocation Center. That was awesome. That was a great run they went on that year. Won one of the best high school basketball games I've ever seen and we had the pleasure of calling it on this station. Here is Cameron Joy looking to try and help get the Lancers back to those heights. Again, with this senior-heavy squad, they could try and make a run this year as Joy is able to dump it off and work through the pressure back to Blake. Federal Hocking boys aren't the only good basketball team at this high school. The Federal Hocking girls district champions last year in 2024. And one of the stars, Brindley Cottrell, she'll be back, as will head coach Amos Cottrell, as the Lancers will look to try, the Lady Lancers will look to try and make that run that they did last year once again. They did such a good job getting all the way to the regionals, where they would fall short to Harvest Prep.
There's got to be something in the water with the Cottrell family. A lot of star power on the boys' side and the girls' side.
And it didn't start here. You got hit. Many of my Federal Hocking guys out there will know how good Tariq was back in the day. Helped that aforementioned boys team that went so far. Tariq Cottrell, big part of that team. The Cottrell family and basketball intertwined at Federal Hocking, as Cameron Joy will get it up the floor. Gets it to Dylan Haynes. Haynes will fire it tough. Back into Joy now, a deflection. I think that's going to be Alexander ball. It will be. 5 minutes to play. 54-42. And you got to hit a 3 here, get it to single digits, or you just got to try and score quickly here. You're not going to have a ton of possessions.
Absolutely. Joy was going for a no-look pass. He was looking at Cottrell, but it was intended for
There's
Blake
Graves,
on that last
no
one.
good. Rebound is secured, though, by McDaniel. Now he'll get it back, fakes the 3, dumps it inside, and there's Graves inside. Good finish from the big man. He's up to double-digit points. And now Joy does, this is what he thinks he's best at, is just breaking through that pressure, but a steal. 10-point game. Here goes Feltz up the other way, quick jumper, and it's good. We got us an 8-point game. And Alexander are drawing closer here with 4:27 to play. 54-46. Minute timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to high school basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
All kinds of pops and sodas.
Excuse me?
Candies galore, chips, sports drinks.
Excuse me?
Yes, what is it?
What about my money?
What money?
Something $1 million.
Can't remember how much, huh? Stop and Cup drive-through carryout, 362 Richland Avenue, Athens, proud supporter of high school sports.
We're back here in Federal Hocking, and Daniel's got a quick sideline report. Coach Vernon animated down there. What you got?
Very, Ethan, and he's echoing to his team to be smart. Don't turn the ball over, right? It's a given, but that's what's been going on here these past couple of possessions, which has gotten Alexander back into this game, only an 8-point game like we talked about earlier. Just one run, and they're right there.
The pressure is beginning to tell, Daniel. We'll get back with you as we continue. What's been a great finish, what could shape up to be a great finish. Joy, they need a bucket here to just stem the momentum, but Alexander did exactly what I told him to, Dylan, which was just get that run, get that little bit of momentum, and they have it right now. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it's an 8-point game.
Absolutely, there's a lot of hustle going on.
Jordan Hill was furious there. He wanted an up and down, or excuse me, not an up and down. I think he wanted a double dribble of some type. And now you got the trap and you get a foul. Hill's still not happy.
Not exactly sure what was going on there.
Officials telling him to just cool it. And they're going to get a foul on Bateman. That's going to be Bateman's fourth. So now he's got to be careful.
So now we're starting to creep into foul trouble. It was very clean the first 3 quarters of the game, but now as we're getting down to the wire, and
it's important for Alexander as well. They've only got 1 foul to give here before the Lancers are going to the free throw line.
That's right.
And there's another almost foul. Here's a 3-pointer, no good. Haynes, rebound, bouncing around. It's eventually secured by Waltz. Inside to Bray, got it. Big bucket for the Lancers, and the crowd getting into it here. 3:26 to go.
I'm not exactly sure how many players on both teams.
And now a foul.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how many players on both teams are football players for their own schools, but there's been a lot of diving, a lot of physicality that we've seen almost starting to amp up a little bit now that we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here at the end of the game.
Cooper's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. He struggled early in this game. He had a couple opportunities, was 0 for 4 from the line. And he's 0 for 5 now, just didn't get anything there.
It's probably the one weak spot that Cooper's had this whole game. He's had a very complete game so far. A lot of great effort on offense, exceptional hustle on defense, especially before the break here.
Gets one there. Big for him. 9-point game, 56-47, 3:18 to go. Again, very much still there for Alexander. Really good secure there by Joy when he almost lost it. Here's Cottrell. Working on that half-court pressure now are the Spartans. Bateman's got to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. Joy gets it back to Bray. Good ball movement here. Now in the corner, here's Haynes for 3. No good. Rebound secured by Cottrell. He puts it back up and in. The rebounding's been an issue for Alexander. And Federal Hocking is able to take advantage. 58-47, 2:49 to play. What's been a thriller of an opening matchup. And that one is up and no good. Rebound secured by Graves.
Try as they may, try as they might, the Spartans are doing everything possible. So
and now it's a foul underneath. Feltz just kept battling.
Looked a little bit like a rugby scrum there. It looks like heading to the line at this last free throw attempt, I believe a warning was issued to Alexander head coach Jordan Hill from the near side official.
Yeah, it did look that way. He was getting really animated. You got to be careful.
Try as they may, try as they might, Alexander just cannot stop Federal Hocking.
And they can't. You got to make your free throws. Feltz did a good job there getting his. But you got to make your free throws. It's a 10-point game. You're going to need to start stacking stops. And maybe start thinking about sending sending Federal Hocking to the free throw line. No good on the second one, but the rebound is secured. And he stepped out of bounds, though. So it will stay with the Lancers. 2:32 to play in this matchup.
Very rare mistake we've seen from, quite honestly, either team.
Yeah. Now the full court pressure. Cooper stole it, and he just about couldn't get it as Cottrell's able to steal it. Bray on the back end, got it to go. 12-point lead is restored, 60-48. And Bray almost got the steal. Now Cooper gets it back. Got it for McDaniel. Cooper at the free throw line. He's fouled. So he'll go back to the line for two more. 2:08 to go. 60-48.
Bray having himself an absolute game so far. 20 points, only one foul, accounting for about 33% of Federal Hocking's points. I'm no mathematician, but I believe that is a pretty clean stat.
Yes, sir.
Very, very impressive if you really want to make an impact on a team that didn't have a lot to really smile about compared to last season, but they're definitely making a impact statement so far in this early season.
He missed the second one, but he secured the rebound. Now he'll shoot a three. No good. Rebound secured by Waltz. And it's a steal. Back the other way goes McDaniel. McDaniel tried to shoot the three, and Bray came back and secured the block. And back the other way, no good. Oh, and a tough collision at the wall with Haynes. Now Bateman going back the other way. Now it's a three for Cooper. No good, didn't get anything. And it'll bounce out of play.
It's a dangerous look from Haynes there. I'm not sure if he lost his balance or if he got maybe nudged in the air.
Yeah, there might have been contact.
Not sure. The back of his head hit the
he
padding
looks okay,
on the wall.
Luckily. He's kind of still motioning that back, but there he just moved just fine there. It's Cooper's. Wow, he kept it in. Heck of an effort there by Cooper. 9-point game with 1:30 to play.
Same thing I was talking about, Bray. That's the kind of hustle that coaches cannot teach. That's just something players are naturally born with. They have to have that hustle, that love.
9-point game, 1:20. You got to start thinking about fouling here for Alexander, I think. You got to just force him to the free throw line. Try and get some possessions with no shot clock especially. Unless you can get a steal off the pressure. They almost did there. Blake comes inside, scores. 1:04 to play. Now you got to go real fast if you're the Spartans. 62-51.
I'm not sure if Phelps is looking to get something.
Good fake. Now up is Graves. Beautiful finish. He's got that touch. And it's really good. We'll stay here for this timeout. It's just 30 seconds.
I think on that last possession here.
No, it's a minute, so we will step aside. It is a minute, so we will step aside. But an interesting finish coming up here if the Lancers can hang on. We'll see if they can. 62-53, the lead for Federal Hocking. You're listening to high school basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
At Merchants National Bank, real customer service means real people answering the phones, ready, willing, and able to assist you. Merchants National Bank, local people, local decisions, local commitment. Call 1-800-875-1993 for our location nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on.
You've been watching the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Total Media Sports.
As Federal Hocking tries to cling to their lead, 62-53, and there's a turnover. And now Bray tries to rip it back, and they're going to get a foul on Gabe Bray. Again, the effort that you've been talking about, Dylan, is paramount there, but a big turnover just gives a glimmer to the Spartans. It's a glimmer. 47 seconds to play. Graves is going to check back in. Really good game, I think, for the young sophomore. Lot to be positive about for him.
Absolutely. There's a lot of variables that are not on the score box that are really showing.
That should have been a backcourt, but it wasn't. Graves gets it back. Now a three-pointer for Bateman. No good short. Cooper tried to get the rebound. Who's that off last? It is Bray. 37 seconds. You really need a bucket here. And you need a bucket fast. Doesn't even have to be a three. You just need a bucket. You got to cut it into the lead.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Didn't have to be a three-pointer. The Spartans been looking pretty good. Obviously not as good as Federal Hocking from beyond the arc in this game so far, but anything
And a great cut by Bateman and a finish. Exactly what they needed. Quick pressure, 32 seconds. Here's Bray, gets it up to Blake. You got a foul now, and they do. That's the last foul they had to give. So everybody, by the way, because FedHock had 4 fouls as well, we're shooting free throws for the rest of regulation. 29 seconds. Here comes the inbounds play. Noah Ray will check back in for Graves for the inbound.
It's been a very exciting game, I will say.
Now they're going to try and get it all the way back here. Now they got the tight coverage, 27 seconds, and there's the foul. And Joy will shoot free throws, 62-55. Graves is going to come back in once again. These are big free throws, and FedHock has had a little bit of a struggle with the free throw line today. Gotta just keep the distance, and Joy makes no mistake on the first one. It's an 8-point game, 63-55. Got 26 seconds left to play.
It's a very manageable lead, but there's no time to keep their foot off the pedal for any reason. They have to go all gas.
Didn't get
no
the
brakes.
second one. Got to get points quick for Alexander. Here's Cooper. 21 seconds. Cooper puts up a 3, gets it to go. What a tough shot. Wow. Jace Cooper. He's got 20. Tied with Bray for the lead in all scores. We're going to take another break. Things are getting fun here inside the Stewart Arena. You're listening to high school basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
At Merchants National Bank, real customer service means real people answering the phones, ready, willing, and able to assist you. Merchants National Bank, local people, local decisions, local commitment. Call 1-800-875-1993 for our location nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on.
You've been watching
15 inbound, and now there is the foul, and it's Feltz who commits it. I believe that's Feltz's 4th, so he's got no more passes. And now, once again, you're relying on Joy at the free throw line. 13.9 to play. And again, while it's still just about comfortable for Federal Hocking, 2 free throws here would be huge. And he doesn't get the first one. So, what that means now is that the Spartans will have a chance to cut this to a 1-score game here on the next comeback, even if he hits this.
And I think the way things are going, if Alexander gets the chance to, no matter how gritty they've been, I think they're probably going to get it. Don't want to speak ahead of myself.
13.9, 63-58. Out of timeouts, by the way, are Alexander. Cooper's going to take it up the floor. He needs to shoot a quick 3. And now they get it out to Dowell, no good. Or Jewell it was. They got the rebound again. Here's another 3 from Jewell. That's no good. 1 second, and that's going to do it. The Lancers pick up win number 1 on the season at home as they get the W, 64-58. Heck of a ball game.
Exactly. I'm not exactly sure if that was Bray or Haynes who did the impact there, but that second to last shot, a little bit blocked, I could tell. Somebody got their fingertips on that. Had that not been blocked, we would have been looking at a whole different ball game, but the Lancers able to close it out in emphatic fashion. A very exciting game, I will say.
Absolutely. That was a thriller between 2 good basketball teams looking to try and get back into the win column, and the Lancers pick up win number 1 on the season. Alexander dropped their first game. They'll fall to 0-1. We'll step aside. We'll have final thoughts here from the arena in Stewart. It's Federal Hocking will come out on top, 64-58, the final score. Final thoughts next. You're listening to high school basketball on Pure Rock 105.
Searching for a
Reliable
trusted
heating
and
and cooling,
dependable
Air Class Heating
HVAC
and Cooling
company
has you
who will
covered.
answer
From
your
furnaces
calls
to
and
AC
provide
generators
top-notch
to
customer
fireplaces and
service,
indoor air
Claus
quality,
Heating
we
and
keep
Cooling
your home
Systems are
comfortable
your
all
locally
year. Call
owned and operated HVAC
740-448-7278 or
In
visit
business
us
for
at
30
24
years,
State Street.
and
Air
proudly
Class.
serving
Comfort you
Nelsonville,
can count on.
Gloucester,
Our Carpet
Gloucester,
1 Floor and more in
Albany,
Athens. We
Athens,
bring your
and
flooring
surrounding
vision to
areas.
life.
We are
From carpet
your
to hardwood to
hometown
vinyl,
solution
our experts are
for
here to help you
comfort,
find the
home,
perfect
and
fit.
business. We
Visit
service all
7
brands
Palmeroy
and are
Road
your
or call
local Bright authorized
740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet 1, quality you can stand on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Thank you for watching the Athens County Game of the Week. Make sure to tune in live next week where we'll see you on the court.